In our discussion of personality, the second golden thread to personal achievement, we have talked about mental attitudes of positive thinking and about physical health through knowledge and care of the body. Now we come to the third element of personality, equal in importance to the other two. It is a strong will. How can you develop your willpower? If a man would move the world, he must first move himself, is a saying as old as ancient Athens. True. But how does a man mobilize his will? Let us right here see where you are as you have followed my discussions up until now. You have four things going for you. 1, you have ambition. 2, you want to improve yourself. 3, you are willing to do something about it. 4, you know the way. So far, so good. But these 4 need number 5, the willpower to control, discipline, and manage yourself, so as to turn your impulses into a definite program to which you will hold yourself until you reach your goal. Let me at once make this clear. The willpower required to carry you through can be developed. What is the will? It is to all our other faculties what a commander-in-chief is to the other members of his staff. When we have consulted all of our senses and weighed all considerations in our minds, there comes the moment when we have to decide. It is the will which says, this is the decision. It gathers together the whole man and sets him into activity. The will is the man is the will. The will is the whole man in action. This brings us to an important point. You cannot look anywhere except inside yourself for the will to shape your life the way you want it to be. Nobody outside can do it for you. It is your will, and your will alone, which can make you. This leads me to a definition. A man of will is a whole man concentrated on one achievement. You can develop such willpower by 3 stages: self-control, self-direction, and self-fulfillment. Self-control has 2 aspects: control of your thoughts, control of your temperament. I begin with control of your thoughts because the deepest level at which you confront yourself is in your mind. You can control your thoughts because there is one tremendous psychological fact which comes to your help. Your conscious mind can think only one thought at a time. Write that down and think it over. It is the master key to thought control. You can stand sentinel at the gate of your mind. Here are the 7 steps. 1, settle down to one piece of work, one project. 2, clear your mind of thoughts which do not apply to this one project. 3, concentrate on positive thoughts which constructively fit into this project. 4, as your mind warms up to its work, you will find it calling up new and deeper considerations and perceptions. 5, do this regularly, and you will develop the habit of concentration. 6, this in turn will materialize into positive plans of action. 7, these plans will crystallize into positive decisions, leading to constructive action. As you act, you will discover things about yourself. You may find that you are lazy, that you put things off, that you are moody, or that you do not handle people well. In other words, you will learn about your own temperament. The greatest way to control your temperamental difficulties is to act. When you take positive action, you will control your temperament and swing over to a positive attitude. If you get impatient with certain people, force yourself to act in a friendly way to them. Before you know it, you will be feeling friendly toward them. Remember that it is what you do that decides how you feel, not how you feel that determines what you do. Let your will dictate your action. Thus you will master temperament. Self-control is the first step, but it is not enough all by itself. It needs to be channeled into self-direction. Self-direction has 2 aspects: concentration on one goal and persistent progress toward that goal. Note particularly that I said one goal. Just as you can think only one thought at a time, so you can move in only one direction at a time. Decide what your goal is and let everything else go. Single-mindedness in our kind of world is absolutely essential to achievement and recognition. With your single goal in mind, map the path to it, and make sure that every day you make some progress toward it. Your will must issue every day the order of the day. Get each day's work done. Make each day add its mile to your progress. Concentration on one goal, definite advance toward that goal every day. These are the elements of self-direction. As you exercise the will through self-control and self-direction, you will develop the habits you desire, and so will move towards self-fulfillment, which is the greatest of satisfactions. These are the steps by which this comes about. First, by exercising the will, you strengthen the will. Thus you develop reliable character and achieve your true self. Second, This true self of yours will more and more express itself as it develops. It will gain confidence, take the initiative, and find its own original ways of meeting new and old situations. Third, it will maintain itself against the world. You will dare to stand on your own feet, act on your own convictions, maintain your own dignity. Fourth, you will work with the world, secure in yourself, and recognizing that you must come to terms with the reality of the world in which you live. You will learn how to balance your personal desires against the necessities of living, and thus win success and fulfill yourself at the same time.